Welcome to the channel, guys. Happy to have you here. Today we're talking about what can cause anxiety and depression, and this specific thing is inflammation in the body. So today we're going to be talking about what inflammation is, how it can be caused, and how we can fix it and lower the inflammation in our body. Inflammation is when we're having foods that we're eating that are processed, unnatural, and they're affecting our overall internal body. And what's happening is our immune system is trying to heal itself. And so the immune system's working away, but we're getting a lot of these inputs coming in. For example, if you don't sleep very well, then the body can't heal itself properly. If you're not exercising, then the body's not able to detox and utilize the muscles that it has. If you're not eating the proper foods and eating processed junk foods, then the body's going to have to deal with all of those different toxic chemicals that are coming into the body from all of those processed ingredients. And so it's going to be in a low state of inflammation, just constantly trying to heal itself, which has negative effects on the body. Inflammation comes from the word inflammare, which is Latin for to set fire. Let me put it this way. Have you ever seen a cow eat Doritos? Or a lion eating wild Oreos? No, it just doesn't make sense for these animals to be eating these processed foods. It wouldn't make sense. And if they did, and then they were really lazy or felt down and didn't want to do any hunting or eating of the grass, then we'd realize, okay, it makes sense because the cow isn't supposed to eat Doritos and the lion isn't supposed to eat Oreos. The cow should be eating the grass, and a lot of it's just munching away on that grass down there. And the lion, we know, should be eating meat and going after and hunting animals. And so that's the same for us humans. Yet we've got so far away from the natural world, and we're eating these different processed junk foods that are having impact on our overall gut health, which has an impact on our overall mental health. Now I want to share with you a story about myself, a journey of me having really bad OCD. Back in 2013, I was coming to the end of my college career over at Boston College, had a soccer scholarship there, and had really bad anxiety. And how I fixed it was fixing my gut health. Doing a detox and starting to eat whole foods for a good 10 days. And healing my gut lining. And I was wondering, how could my gut have anything to do with my head? It's like different. It doesn't have anything to do with my mind. But actually, we've got a massive connection called the gut-brain axis that comes and sends signals from the gut to the brain. And 90% of the signals are going upwards, in the upwards direction. So signals from the gut to the brain. And what's more, what I didn't know, and this is really interesting, take this in, is that over 80% of our serotonin is stored in the gut. And so we have SSRI tablets in the psychiatry world to take for depression, and I got diagnosed with OCD and they said to take these SSRI pills as well. And that's to work on increasing your serotonin levels. But most of your serotonin is in your gut. Okay, and the foods that we eat impact our serotonin levels. So how can we fix it? How can we have lower inflammation in our bodies and lower our feelings of anxiety, obsessive thoughts, our feelings of depression? How can we move more away from these things and into a more peaceful, blissful, happy state that everybody deserves? Well, one of the ways could definitely be fixing your diet. And fixing the diet has a massive impact on the other areas of life, and it's been amazing for me. Eating more whole foods. So I've recently been eating the Mediterranean diet, and I've found my obsessive thoughts have gone down quite a bit. The Mediterranean diet has amazing scientific studies on it. It's one of the most studied diets on the planet. It's in the Mediterranean. Spain is one of the healthiest countries in the world. This is why it makes sense to me. And Italy is one of the healthiest countries. There's two blue zones in the Mediterranean, which are areas of the world, there's only about 5 or 6, where people live for the longest amount of time. And 2 of them are in the Mediterranean. This diet is more rich in fish, and I'll put an example here. So if you look at this example, it's more rich in grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, vegetables, fruits, eating fish in there too, and I'd recommend salmon because it has less mercury, less heavy metals. It's a powerhouse of a food. And a bit of dairy, and also a bit of meat. You can have a little bit of wine as well. And also it's around eating together with people and sharing a meal, exercising too. And so it's a more holistic diet where they get in exercise into the day, sharing with people, eating the meal. So it's a social event. We're social beings, and that's a massively helpful way that you can lower your inflammation in your body. With olive oil in there too. How good is olive oil? Fantastic. Another way that's really helped me in my life is the Wim Hof method. And the Wim Hof method is a method by a guy called Wim Hof, who's a Dutch guy who has over 20 different world records. And it's a deep breathing exercise along with mindset training and cold water exposure. And it's been proven by science, they actually changed science in the textbooks, to be able to lower your inflammation in your body and fight off an endotoxin. This was a study that happened, and if you want to learn more about it, you can check out this video here in the top left corner. Another important thing is getting quality sleep in your life to help your body repair itself while you're sleeping. You don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is just get yourself to bed, turn off the phone, and just enjoy that sleep. Now there's different ways, and I'll make a video on this, of how we can improve our sleep to make sure we're getting better sleep. But you'll be sleeping and the body, it's healing itself. It's just absolutely fantastic. It's amazing. It's an awesome thing, sleep. So that's another way to allow the body to heal itself, allow the body to deal with the inflammation, because remember, the inflammation is the immune system trying to look after us. It's got our best interest at heart. And our immune system is trying to heal itself and deal with the different toxins of the pollution that we're breathing in, or the different foods that we've been eating that aren't the healthiest. And so it's continuously trying to do that. Another amazing way is exercise. A lion chills for a lot of the day, but then it hunts and it goes out and it gets its meat. Cows, they move around. Different animals, they move, and they also have that relaxation time. Humans weren't made just to sit in cars, sit at the desk, get an Uber back home, order an Uber Eats, and not do any movement. That's not helpful for how our body is supposed to be. And the key core concept is coming back more to nature with dealing with inflammation. We're supposed to move. We've got these amazing bodies that we can move. Let's utilize them. These amazing legs and arms that we can work out. And so that's exercise. Moving the body, because our bodies are meant to move. Exercising them out, getting that heart rate going, getting the blood flowing through the body, maybe getting a little cheeky sweat up, you know? So these are 4 ways that you can improve your mental health by reducing your inflammation. So that's a video. It'd be awesome if you could click the like button and the subscribe button, because I'm going to put out videos every single week and we're going to improve our mental health together. Let's go. Let's go.